Uh, our scholarship program, as always, goes over very well. This year, the 4 students earned, I believe, a little in excess of 10,000, or right at 10,000. Is that a good statement, Mark?
Close.
And Charlie, right at 10,000?
Closer to 8,000.
Pardon me?
Closer to 8,000.
Oh, 8?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was almost 10. Okay. That's still a good amount of money for the scholarships. And the club also began a project for the park behind the Kiesler complex, where we're going to furnish some toys. That project will carry over into next year to be finished. It's a lot of community service projects and things for a club of our size to do. And that's even been acknowledged by our district governor, current district governor, and the district governor-elect. Both have mentioned that for our club size. The credit goes to you, the club members, for all the volunteer efforts and the work that gets done from all of you individuals that pitch in and do things. Our international project last year was a malaria project that had to do with netting. It was a shared project with District 6460 and Macomb, is that right? That's correct. And that also is a project that's carrying over into the next Rotary year. Our portion of the funding has been contributed and is done, but the project will go on until it's completed. Excuse me. I think the biggest change that people probably remember from this last year is that we changed caterers. Food always gets remembered. We had quite of a sudden change in caterer, and we made it through a few weeks of not knowing what we were going to have or how much it was going to be, and everybody did fine with that, and the club came out good with that. I got a little category down here, new stuff. New stuff, isn't that good? How many have looked on the internet at the East Alton Rotary Club blog? Okay, still, that number is still growing, Rick. We have a club blog, and also an audio history of the club has been started. That information is on the blog site. If you haven't been to it, it's very interesting. I haven't been able to get to it as much as I'd like to, but the times that I've been there, it's a good site, and I really want to thank Rick for taking the extra initiative to put that together and take care of it. And that's over and above his duties as Sergeant at Arms and newsletter editor and jokester and flasher and and I appreciate his extra effort in doing that for the club. That does take some time and effort to get something like that done. I've tried it, I couldn't do it, that's why I know. But anyway, what I'd like to do now is thank each and every one of you that have chaired a section of the club in the past year and helped make all these things work for the club. Without that, our club wouldn't be what it is today, and our membership wouldn't be sustained, because people would just say, well, it's time to go. So I do appreciate that. I want to throw a couple of things out for next year, not Kevin's plans, that's his own thing on here. I would encourage you to learn more about Rotary. When I got over president-elect and stepped into president, I still had a lot to learn about Rotary. Not just East Alton Rotary Club, but Rotary. And I'll be the first to stand and admit I still have a lot more that I can and will learn about Rotary International. There's a lot of things going on that unless you devote a lot more time, it takes time to learn about Rotary. I would encourage you to read the Rotary magazine, Rotarian. Go on the websites, get some of the brochures, and learn what you can about Rotary International, because it is an excellent organization, and there's always things to learn. Whatever you learn can do nothing but help our local club and fellow Rotarians. I'd also like to encourage you to recruit new members. There's nothing wrong with the club growing. It gives us more help to make it easier to do the projects that we continually do, or maybe to add another project later. Remember, when you're thinking about new members, keep in mind the ideals of Rotary and what Rotary stands for, so that the members that we get will serve Rotary, and Rotary can serve them well. Did I say that good, Paul? Mm-hmm. Okay. Get involved more with the club, especially new members. Don't be afraid to step in. We've had, I think, four new members in the last year. If I forgot somebody or added one, I apologize. And a couple of our new members have gotten very involved and stepped into some things that took a lot of time to get into. Attend some trainings that Rotary offers, whether you want to be an officer or not. There's district assemblies, district conferences, various other things that are put on at the district level that you can go to just if you're interested in Rotary or interested in becoming an officer in the club. It's one good way to network, make some new friends from other Rotary clubs, and learn more about Rotary. And the last thing, if you support your new president as well as you have me this last year, he's going to have it easy because of you.